connection?
When our experiment arrives at the research center, the Glenn Research Center, it'll look like this. And so we have to try to get this cube out of our containment structure. That's the first point of business. But you have to do that by opening this door. And you open this door by, the door first of all is locked. And so it's locked with quarter 20 bolts, which we can take out by using our 30-second hex wrench, which is at the bottom left, the top left corner of the cube. And it just comes straight out. And you can use this to open It's opening, trust me, it's opening. Here, and we're going to open the door. And once you open the door, you can just take out the piece safely with its packed in bubble wrap. And there you go. Okay, so when you have the cube out of the large containment structure, and the first thing you have to make sure is that the main power switch is turned off. So if it's turned on, you just turn it off. And then now you're ready for the next connections. The next connections, the two connections you have to make about 2 hours before drop time. So the first connection is the main power. You have to just make sure these are connected. It only connects one way, so it should be pretty easy. Just connect that, and now you got to connect the data logger. And right here, if we connect the data logger, it just pretty simply connect it. You just pinch these together, and it'll just connect. And now you see there's a dangling wire situation we have. We just use this piece of tape that'll be attached, and put it in this little crevice, and you tape it down. That solves that situation.
Now it's time to place the CubeSat into the containment structure. We do this by gently picking up the CubeSat and placing it on top of the pedestals, making sure the black leg lines up with the black pedestal. We then want to turn on the CubeSat and the data recorder. We do this by taking the hex key from the top corner and placing it in the hole labeled Data Logger's Power. We turn on the CubeSat, and within 8 seconds, we want to hit the Data Logger power. When you turn on the Data Logger, you'll notice a red flashing LED. This indicates that the data recorder is ready to record data. You'll know that the CubeSat is ready for dropping when the data logger power is flashing a red LED. You want to continue your check by checking the red non-blinking LED through the trigger LED hole. Now, if the LEDs are not what you expect, if the data logger is not flashing or the trigger light is flashing, you need to stop and repeat the process all over again. Turn everything off and restart the data logger. Now we can close the confinement enclosure and turn on the video camera. Now we're going to simulate a drop. The data recorder has just been triggered, and you can tell by the alternating red and orange LEDs. We then want to move to the trigger LEDs, and you'll notice a flashing LED there. Now we want to simulate a recovery. We're going to begin by hitting the record button just as we did in the beginning and turning off the camera. Then want to open the case again. turn off the cube's main power, taking note that the data recorder is still on and there's a solid orange LED. Now it's time to take the data from the data recorder. Now we need to record and collect the data. We start by plugging a micro USB into the data recorder. Then we take the USB and plug it into the computer. And then we want to go to our shortcut to the RCD view. We go to the recorder menu and download data. The data recorder will begin to flash. And there's our data. We then simply end by turning off the data recorder, inserting it back into the hole, and pushing the button. And it's off. And then we want to save as trial May 25th, and done.